Hello everyone, this is the Deputation, here to give you an update on some progress I've been making on 709. I've been meaning to paint her tender because it was a dark blue, kind of like navy blue color, and it didn't match up with 709. So I always knew that one day I needed to paint it again. And so now I got more time, I decided today would be the day. So just decided I'd grab it, then paint it. I'm not looking to make it totally perfect on the frame. I started on the frame because it was metal, and it was all gray metal. Pretty much just was a kit, and the frame never got painted. So I left it. It was always left as silver, so I decided I'd paint it over. And yep, it's dry, pretty much. I had duct tape on it because I wanted to paint the frame first to see what it turned out as, and go from there and see how well I can paint the shell of it. I just duct taped around it. But it looks good. Yeah, maybe let a minute or so. But hopefully later today I'll probably be painting it again, or I won't be repainting it. I mean, I don't care what the frame looks like. I only care what these little side areas look like. But later today I'll be painting the shell of it, and then it'll look like it'll be matching locomotive again. So yeah, this is an update on 709's tender. Hello everyone, this is the Deputation. Now here what you're looking at is 709's newly painted Vanderbilt tender. I got it at a train show or train convention in Anaheim back in February, and it was a dark blue, like navy blue, and it didn't match up with 709, the locomotive I was planning on using it for. Bring it over here. It used to be like a dark blue and wasn't really matching at all to the locomotive, so I decided that I needed to paint the tender down the road, and took about 6 months, and then I finally decided I'd paint it. But yeah, it took like 3 hours because certain parts kept having to be redone and done over and over again, and even then it still isn't perfect, but I say it's good enough for me. It's a shiny black, the frame is painted as well. The frame came out really good with no problems really. But some of the parts on the tender have little problems. It's mainly like the side panels here, a little bit on the roof, like air bubbles and smoke marks. But the side looks really good. I have no complaint with that, or the floor, tender floor, or the roof, at least on this part. But yeah, it looks really good, and I'm really glad that I finally painted it. It still doesn't totally match locomotive, since 709 I've had since 1993, so it's going to be a shiny tender with that 709. I wouldn't paint 709 because I really don't want to do anything to her. Maybe I'll paint her down the road, but I usually only take my chances with painting tenders because I'm more comfortable painting a tender than an actual locomotive. I've painted locomotives before, but usually I'm extremely cautious and careful. So, but yeah, this is a 709's newly completed Vanderbilt tender. No, it's a roundhouse kit. I know that because that's where I got it from. Yeah, the roundhouse made a bunch of these kits, Vanderbilt tender kits. So, just glad I got my hands on one. And maybe I'll paint the locomotive, maybe just the cab. I'll see. But yeah, I'm just glad to see that the Vanderbilt tender is now painted and completed. Now I'm going to spend about a minute or so putting the coupler back on, so I can get back to work. Alright, this is the Deputation.